Hi, everyone. How are you? Good to see you. Sorry, I'm trying to get situated. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, and I'm live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, live every week, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And today I'm talking about the keys to being a good parent, a great parent, and what makes you a great parent. So, hi, Kelly. Hi, guys. Good to see you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for jumping on and listening because these things are really important. And I'm really just going to go down a list and you can check off and say, yes, I'm good with that. No, I'm not so great with that. Okay. And if you have comments, you have questions, I'll try to get back to you. But let's see if we can get through these 20 things. 20 things. Okay. So some of them are super important and I'll emphasize them, and all of them are important. So let's see what you've got going on with your family that you're like, whoa, look, I'm doing something right. Yay for me. Okay. So here we go. Number one, loving unconditionally. This is so important because when you love unconditionally, your child knows that no matter what they do, no matter what their behavior is, you love them. It's not dependent on how they're acting. It's dependent on just the mere fact that they are your child and you love and adore them. So you have to love unconditionally. When you make mistakes, you apologize. Why is this important? It's important because we're human and we make mistakes. Yes or yes. So when you make mistakes, be human with your kids. Be authentic. Say, you know what? I made a mistake. You can even celebrate mistakes. You can be like, you can have like a dinner. And at dinner, over dinner, you can talk about all the mistakes you guys made. So who made a mistake today? I did. Who failed at something? I did. Don't make it a big deal. Why? Because mistakes and failure are not the opposite of success. They're on the road to success. So we have to make them to be successful. Okay. Ask questions. Don't assume. Miss you too, Lydia. Don't assume that you know what the other person's thinking. None of us are mind readers. Okay. This goes for you and your kids. This goes for you and your significant other. Do not assume. Okay. Always do your best. That is one of the best life qualities you can teach your child. And you do it by being the example. Being the example of always striving to do your best. When you do your best, the outcome's kind of irrelevant. Even with grades in schools, you worked so hard, you did your best, and you only got a C. That's okay. You worked hard. That's what's important. Let's reevaluate and see if we could have done something different to get you the outcome that you desired. Okay. So always strive to do your best and encourage your children to. You seek wisdom and share wisdom, which means you learn something new every day. Every day we learn something new. And that another great discussion. What did you learn today? Every day we learn something new. Sorry, itch on my neck. And we encourage our children to learn something new. Every day you're learning. No one knows it all. Even when we're dead, we don't know what happens when we're dead. So we don't find out till we're dead. We don't ever know it all. Encourage learning something new. Forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive others for yourself. Teach your child that forgiveness is for you. It's not for that other person. It's so you can let go and you don't hold grudges. Okay. You coach, you teach, you advise, you don't do for your children. Science projects are the perfect example of this because, yes, how many parents do their child's science projects? You can walk into a gym of a school and go, okay, that one was done by the parent. That was done by the parent. That was done by the parent. That was done by the parent. You know it. Don't do. Help, advise, They need to clean up their room. It's fine to offer to help. Don't do it for them. Don't jump in and go, "Oh, let me just do it. We're running out of time." Give them time to build their skills. You give them choices when things are negotiable. Choices empower, but you be the one to control the choice. If you're giving a time choice, 3 or 5 more minutes, you do it. Not just open like, "When are you gonna stop playing?" "Well, I think on Thursday I'll stop playing." No, you need to stop playing in 5 minutes. Then give them a choice. You want 1 or 2 more minutes to play. Okay. You listen with your eyes. You see how I'm looking at you? I'm looking at you there. I'm actually have 2 cameras here. Listen with your eyes, and I'll add 1 more, with your heart. Why? Because we can always hear a conversation. We can always hear what our kids or our partner is saying. But if we're really focused and we're really listening and we're hearing the emotion the person we're listening to is speaking from. My emotion right now, I'm pretty excited. I'm always excited, but I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty happy. You can hear my smile. If you close your eyes, you can hear me smiling because you can always hear a smile. Smile when you talk. Okay. Believe what your kids are saying. Coffee. Cheers. Love coffee. Believe what your kids say. Trust them to tell the truth. Don't all of a sudden call them a liar. Because if you call them a liar, you're giving them that expectation to live up to. And eventually they'll be like, "You know what? I'm not going to tell the truth." Because when I tell the truth, they always think I'm lying. So I might as well lie. Believe what they're telling you. Dive into it. Ask questions. The person that asks questions controls the conversation. Okay. We're on 11. We got a few more to run through. You respect them. You show respect. Respect, my friends, is a two-way street. Yes, even with children. You're not yelling at them. You're not judging, criticizing, ridiculing. You're respecting them as a human being like you want them to respect you as a human being. Number 12, have fun, laugh. Laughter is the best medicine. I always say it at the end of my broadcast. Have fun with your children. We're on this planet one time. None of us are getting out of here alive. You might as well have a good time, right? So have fun. Do stuff that's fun. Make jokes. Laugh a lot. Do things together. Don't always be on a device which takes everyone into their own individual world. Do things together. Find what your kids love and take advantage of that and be a part of it. Okay. Read with them. Reading is wonderful. You want to develop your child's language, your little one's not talking as much, read. The fastest way to develop language skills. Read. When my son was in 5th grade or 7th grade, he had a very difficult history book. For the entire 7th grade, I read 1 page, he read 1 page. I read 1 page, he read 1 page. And we got through this book. He understood it and aced the class because it was a difficult book to understand, even in 7th grade. And I found a new love for history that I didn't have when I was in high school. Reading. It's wonderful, and it's a gateway to adventure. Okay. Eat together. If your child has difficulty eating or they're little and they don't have good table manners, eat with them. They will take an interest in food because you're eating with them. They will learn table manners. You'll have conversation over food. And bonus, you will eat less food in more time because you're busy talking and you're taking natural breaks when you're eating and giving your child, giving your brain to recognize that you're getting full and you'll get full faster. Eat together as much as you can. I know sometimes life gets in the way and we can't always eat together. Eat together. And hi to everybody joining me. And sorry, I'm not getting to your names, but you know, I have IDD. And if I look, I'll get it distracted. Okay. Number 15. Yes to responsibilities. Yes to routines and limits and boundaries and consequences. Yes, 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 yes. All 5 things in your house. Routines, schedules, limits, boundaries, consequences. That makes up a well-rounded child. None of it is mean if it's done correctly, and it gives a child a feeling of comfort and security and safety and love. So all of that should be part of your parenting system. If you don't know how to do it, reach out. Members of my Tranquility Tribe have master classes every month that focus on this information so they master it. This month's master class is on budgeting and demolishing debt. It's this Thursday. If you want in, message me. Okay. Notice the positive. Super important, guys, is a big key. Start noticing all the good your kids do, not go right into the negative. Oh, guys, you've been great for a half hour and then they're fighting and you jump in and go, "Ugh, why are you guys always fighting?" Well, they weren't fighting. They were great for a half hour and you didn't say anything. Notice the positive and let them know they notice. And if this is helpful to you guys, please share this out because these are really important things that you need to be incorporating into your family. Okay. Challenge them. Give them things they don't find so easy to do. Let them step out of their comfort zone. That's what's great about mistakes and failures is if you're having mistakes and you're not feeling good. Hi, Celia. I saw Celia join me. I had to say same name. Challenge them and let them talk about the fears and what's the worst that can happen. Give them challenges to do and let them feel great about their success. Okay, cheers. Spend one-on-one time with them. Parents, it is never too late and your children never grow too old to spend one-on-one time. Let me tell you, my son is 34 years old. He just moved to Amsterdam. Before he moved to Amsterdam, tears are rolling down my face while I say that. Before he moved to Amsterdam, because we had a tradition of going on dates together. Every time a superhero movie came out, we would go for dinner and a movie. And before we moved to he moved to Amsterdam, he said to me, because it was when Doctor Strange came out, "Mom, we have to go on our date. Doctor Strange is out before I leave." And this was like 2 weeks before he was ready to leave. I didn't say anything because I didn't want him to feel rushed or obligated. He asked me. It's always important to your kids to know how important they are to you. Don't stop. And if you haven't started, start. Okay, 19, practice gratitude together. Gratitude does change attitudes. And when children are grateful for what they have, they start appreciating what they have. And if you practice gratitude on a daily basis, maybe over breakfast, you say 3 things you're grateful for. And then your child knows that over breakfast, he has to say 3 things he's grateful for. Then he starts looking for things to be grateful for in his day. He starts looking for the gratitude. He starts looking for things that are going well and that he's appreciating. Oh, well, that went pretty well today. So once you start looking for things to be grateful for, your attitude changes and you become appreciative. Okay. We are at the last one. And that is you check your words. You are proactive on things that you say. You're not cussing. You're not labeling. You're not yelling and screaming. Communication is 80% the way you say things, nonverbal communication. 20% is the words you say. So think about that. How you say it, what you do while you're saying it, the tone of your voice, that is always sending a bigger message than the actual words you're saying. So start being conscious of it. Start thinking about what triggers you to feel like you need to yell before you yell. Get the feeling of the sensations in your body when you start getting elevated. Start recognizing those things and start being intentional with the words you say to your child and the way you say them. Those are 20 things you can start doing that will change the way your children view you and change the way you view yourself and start creating the family harmony you hope for. You're so welcome, Evie. I hope this helped, and I'm glad it did for you. Take one thing, you don't have to do all 20 things, really. We're busy. Pick one thing. Pick one thing you heard that's like, "You know what? I really need to work on that." And work on that. Okay? And save this video so you can refer to it again. Share this video so you can help a friend. This is how we work together. It takes a village, so it said. It does take a village. Let's help each other. Let's support each other. Let's not get down on each other. Let's keep the positivity going. Let's see things and be appreciative for them and see someone in need and reach out and help them. Guys, and if you want a book, parents always say, nothing, the kids should come with a manual, and they don't. Why don't they? You're so welcome, Paris. Well, guess what? I wrote one for you. Yay. I wrote it because I felt parents wanted a manual. So Raising Happy Toddlers, it's a manual. You're stuck with and honestly, a lot of teenage parents have this book too, because the majority helps any child. Anything, having difficult conversations, lying, everything's in here. You look it up, you get a successful, peaceful solution to it. That works. Okay? You can get my books at celiasbooks.com. And that book comes in English and Spanish. Thank you, Anapan. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. So, guys, got to run, got a client in a few minutes, but I hope this helped. And like I said, one thing, don't go, oh my gosh, I've got to change my whole world. No, let's start with small steps. Small steps create giant leaps, and celebrate your success along the way. Celebrate your kids' success, celebrate your success. You're doing a great job. It's not easy. Parenting is not easy. Life is not easy. You're doing great. And you're here to learn one thing more, and I appreciate it. So, gotta go. I wish you all days filled with peace, love, tons of laughter. It really is the best medicine. Laugh more, like I said. And I'll see you here next time in Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and around the web. Bye, everyone.